Okay, Gary.
My question is on small commercial, and specifically direct small commercial. You seem to have some websites that enable buyers to purchase small commercial insurance directly. Burke is one of them. It's a very competitive, fragmented market, but what is your strategy for that market? And then can you ultimately GEICO-ize the small commercial market?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, it's a very good question because that's exactly the question we ask ourselves. And we have this incredible company at GEICO, which has gone direct in the personal auto field and is, first started at 1936. And there's no question in my mind that over a lot of years, and maybe not so many years, something like small commercial, anything that takes cost out of the system, makes it easier for the customer, is going to work over time if you've got a system that was based on something that had more layers of agency costs and that sort of thing. So we are experimenting, and we'll continue to experiment on something like small commercial, workers' comp, whatever it may be. We'll try and figure out ways to take cost out of the system, offer the customer an equivalent product or better at lesser price, and we'll find out what can be done and what can't be done. And we're not the only ones doing it, as you know. We are not going to. We've got some managers that are going to be quite, I'm sure, enterprising on that, and we back them. And we expect some to fail, and if a few succeed, we'll have some very good businesses, and the world is going in that direction. So you can expect us to try and go with it. Charlie?
Well, if it were easy, I think it would have happened more fast than
Yeah,
it
but
has.
it will happen as we go along. I mean, it wasn't easy in auto. I mean, when you think about it.
No, it wasn't.
No, I mean, it was a system with all kinds of extra costs to go back to the turn of the 19th century into the 20th. I mean, it was built on fire insurance and strong general agencies, and that slopped over into auto when the auto came along in 1903 from Ford or whatever. And so it grew within a system that really wasn't very efficient compared to what was available. But it took State Farm initially to go to a direct or a captive agency system, and then it took USAA, and then later GEICO, and then later Progressive to go to direct systems that are even more efficient and consumer friendly. And the same thing is going to happen to some degree in all kinds of industries, and certainly small commercial.
It could happen, but it will be slow.
It takes an amazingly long time. I mean, but the battle doesn't always go to the strong and the race to the swift, but that's the way to bet, as they say. So.